Hello Sagittarius, how are you guys? Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Welcome to my channel. This is Intuitive Tarot with Isa, and I'm Isa. I read the cards around here. I'm the tarot reader around here. Thank you so much for being here with me, Sag. We're just going to take a look at your general energy here for the week. All right, that includes money, love, career, whatever comes out. I try to cover everything. Sometimes one message is a little bit stronger, so please take what resonates for you, leave what doesn't. If nothing resonates in your sun sign, check your moon, rising, and your Venus. You can also do that to get a better picture, or you can check out your older Sagittarius readings, okay? Description box has everything you need to know about me, including where you can find me on other social media platforms. And last but not least, please don't forget to like it and subscribe on the way out. Come on back and see me, all right? Make sure you hit that notification bell for all right? That'll stick me in your feed. Let's go, Sag. All right, overall energy for Sagittarius right now, please. Ooh, King of Pentacles. I like this. It looks to me like financially you guys are doing pretty okay here. King of Pentacles. Things just seem to be stable in your life. Let's look at the recent past. Current energy and the near future. Ooh, boy. My. You have 3 majors in the near future, and you have the 6 of Swords. Let me just say this. Some of you might want to check out the Aries reading. If you like have that in your chart and this doesn't resonate for you, okay? Because we had this as a subconscious energy too. This is about moving on and creating more peace in your life. What can you, it's about noticing, you know, something doesn't feel good in the current energy, okay? And how you need to remove yourself from certain situations to have a peace of mind, or, you know, could be healing for some of you, let's say a money situation or a love situation, okay? But there's something here that you might need to move on from fully, okay? Some of you may even be moving. This card can indicate like a move across the seas too, like to Europe or some other country. All right. Let's take a look at the recent past. We have the Empress energy. This is, she's ruled by Venus. We call this Taurus, and we call it Libra, okay, around here. We have the Empress, King of Swords, and the 9 of Wands. Even though you've done, okay, even though things have been hard for you, you seem to have kept fighting, okay, for whatever this is. 9 of Wands. There's something you're really determined to like gain or achieve here in the past. It could be a relationship, it could just be things in life, work, getting a new position, climbing up a ladder, you know, getting a better job, making more money. I see that for some of you, and I feel like with the King of Swords, you've been determined here in the recent past to come up with some sort of ideas here, or a way to get yourself to the next level, okay? Now in the current energy, we have 4 of Pentacles, 9 of Swords, and the Moon. Something's been telling you need to hang on to your money, so I think a lot of you are trying to do that. But there's something here that you're still holding on to with the 4 of Pentacles, okay? And it's literally just giving you the nightmares and the heebie-jeebies. It's stressing you out. It is keeping you in a state of mind where you have anxiety, okay? You know, and I definitely feel like you need to figure out, like, why am I creating all of this anxiety? What am I creating the anxiety for? Because this follows the 8 of Swords, and that talks about self-induced limiting beliefs and stresses and anxieties, things that we're creating out of thin air, okay? So just check and see if that resonates for you. It doesn't have to. And please remember that we could be talking about somebody in your life that you're dealing with, or a situation, okay? But in the current energy, you're really trying to protect yourself. I think there's fear here too, because we have the Moon. This talks about a fear of the unknown that you're having right now. And yeah, you should have a fear of the unknown at times, especially when it feels really comfortable. So I feel like a lot of you are really working hard here in the recent past to do like the straight and narrow type of vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like, figure things out. How do I get ahead? All right. Now in this energy, you know, This is Pisces. I like to call it Cancer. To me, it's interchangeable energy because it's also emotional as well. But, you know, this is about, you know, deep down, secretly, you have some fears, and maybe it's time to examine whether these fears are real or if these fears are subconscious things that you're making up, okay? There also could be something that is going to be revealed here, or that needs to be revealed, and it's scary because the answer's not coming from you. It could be coming from an outside resource, okay? But there's definitely something that is either holding you back or you're personally holding on to. So you have to I feel like this is about examining whether it's you or whether it's the thing that's holding you back, okay? Now, in the near future, this is crazy because we have 3 majors. We have Leo, we have Scorpio, and we have Cancer here, okay? We have the Chariot, the Tower, and the Strength. Wow. Something is going to be broken down here in order for you to be able to restart again and on a different foundation. Okay, we have the Chariot. This is about moving forward. Okay, some signs are showing you that things are going to move forward here, but also there's something shocking happening here. It's going to break you down. You're going to need the courage and the strength here and the support, okay? So where do you draw your strength and your support from? A support system. So I feel like in the near future, you're going to have a support system surrounding you for whatever it is that you're going to go through here, okay? Because this is a major shift, all right? There's something major happening here, all right, my loves? All right. Oh, you know what? I didn't see what your challenge is. So before I clarify, let me see what your challenge is. Let me see. I had that 6 of Swords there. What's the challenge for Sagittarius, please? Sag, you know, I'm picking up on a lot of loneliness or feeling like there's no help or there's some, I don't know. I don't know if some of this is going to resonate for you guys as romantic or if this is just something hard, difficult that you're going through in your life, but it feels a little heavy. I feel a very aloneness. Okay, like there's no help. 7 of Wands is your challenge, right? This is about boundaries, protecting yourself, but also 7 of Wands is why did I just draw a blank? Boundaries, protecting yourself. Speaking, you know, being your truth, living in your truth, and not letting other people stop you from doing that, okay? So the challenge here really is setting boundaries and protecting yourself. It's standing up for what's right for you. It is, you know, saying what you have to say, doing what you need to do, whatever's right for you, and not letting these other people, if you look at the wands there, not letting these other people push you around and tell you what to do, okay? So that's your challenge. Maybe some of you are just in a position in your life where it's hard to have the boundaries. It's hard to be able to express yourself in ways that you want to express yourself and set boundaries and protect yourself, okay? Maybe your challenge is that you feel unprotected, you don't feel safe, okay? All right, now let me clarify. Now that I got my life together here, Sag. All right, clarify this King of Pentacles. King of Wands, some of you, again, you could be in a position or you're trying to gain the position of the King of Wands. You might be doing well where you work now with the King of Pentacles, but you're trying to get into a management position, all right? So I see some of you may potentially get into a management position or get into a position where you're like, you're the boss over a lot of people, or you're managing your own business, okay? The King of Wands is a person who puts things into action. King of Pentacles, you have financial wealth and stability right now, or it's coming your way, okay? Let's see, and I feel like there's more coming your way too, okay? The Empress, the King of Swords, 9 of Wands. There's something about I want to say a scarcity mindset here, Sagittarius, in the recent past. It could have been that people, like, you were growing, you were in this growth period of your life, okay, and you were looking at all these ideas, all these different ways that you could grow, all these different ways that you could take action, really fighting for yourself, determined to achieve a goal here. But either your head, or like you were getting in your head, or somebody else was getting in your head about it, almost like competition, but a mental challenge here. Okay, so I feel like while you were trying to expand and grow, there was something else going on here that was like a hindrance, and it feels majorly like a mental thing. Okay, and I'm not saying you're mental, I'm saying like you could have temporary depression, you could just be blocked in your mind, like something in your mind is not something that you believe or something that you think about the world, and that stops you from doing what you wanted to do, which is this 10 of Pentacles. That's what you've been looking for here. This is the thing, you know, you've been trying to get clear on and get ideas. How am I going to take care of my family? How am I going to buy the house? How am I going to do these things? Okay, something happened here in the recent past that caused uber stress here. I don't know if you guys just made a wrong decision about something. It's weird. Okay, so again, King of Swords clarifying this, you know, determined, you being feeling like nine of wands, like you don't want to give up, you're determined to achieve something, you need clarity on how to achieve that thing. For some of you, it's money. For some of you, it's homes and stability, a family. Okay, now in this current energy, I'm gonna try to read this. If love doesn't come up, I'll look at that in a second. Okay, some of it, it's funny, I said if it doesn't come up in a second, and here it comes. All right, some of you are very stressed out. You have a lot of fear and anxiety over, you know, a relationship that you're still trying to hold on to. Okay, so what I get is that some of you may be struggling with another person to continue to make a relationship work here. And maybe that's because you feel like you are lacking something. Okay, you could be in a situation where somebody is pregnant, you were pregnant, or you got somebody pregnant here in the past, and this was very stressful because you didn't have the kind of resources you needed to take care of this situation. So you had to come up with ideas. You had to get clear, like, what am I willing to do here? I want to fight for this. I'm determined. I'm determined to make money. I'm determined to make this work somehow, but I don't know how. Okay. So now in the current energy, we have Aries energy, the Emperor. You know what the thing is sometimes people are afraid of the authority. Okay. Some of you could feel scared about authority here. There could be some secret fears around authority. But I want to say this. I'm seeing a court judgment, okay? And I'm seeing fear around that. I don't know why this just turned into like the judge for me. And like, you know how they come up to this stand like this and the lawyers talk to the judge? I don't know why, but that just did, okay? So I want to say this is fear around something legal for some of you. But for others of you, you're still holding on to a marriage or something, some agreement with somebody that seems like maybe it didn't work. There was a lot of mental gymnastics about it and stress about it, okay? In the current energy, you're stressed about a deeply emotional love situation with somebody and how you can make it right, okay? How you can discipline yourself or you know, get over whatever fears you might have, or this could be your person, okay? And get stable again, become the Emperor to match your Empress. Okay, you have a divine connection here for some of you, all right? For some of you, or you feel that way. Now, let's talk about the near future. Oh boy, here we go. Hierophant, Two of Swords, and okay. I feel like in the near future, you're finding the courage to learn something new, to make the changes here. but you still may be feeling stuck or guarded, okay? If it's not you, then it's your person, all right? They want to make changes, but they're also feeling stuck. I feel this is somebody trying to figure out how they feel too, with the Two of Swords. This is somebody trying to figure out how they feel because there's a lot of changes happening in the relationship dynamic or in this person's life, okay? Could be dealing with a Cancer, a Scorpio, a Leo, an Aries, and Taurus, maybe Libra, okay? But somebody here is willing to put in the work and learn, okay? Eight of Pentacles. This is about being an apprentice, standing back, taking notes, doing something about it, okay? Oh, we also have Taurus with the Hierophant. So I do see that there's a relationship that can go next level, but I see somebody is trying to figure out how they really feel about it. Do they still feel the same? Do they still want to put the same energy to this? And I do think that somebody may do that, okay? Somebody may do that, but I think they need to figure out what their feelings are first. Okay, let's see why the Seven of Wands is a challenge. Somebody's got they feel like they need to protect themselves for whatever reason. I don't know what happened here. Nine of Wands, okay? Are you going to fight for this, or are you going to just keep this person at a distance? Because now I feel like this is you who needs to figure out how you feel. Do you know what I'm saying, guys? Coffee. Now I'm feeling out like this is you guys trying to figure out whether you want to stay or whether you want to go, what your feelings are for this person, if you should move on. And I feel like somebody's hanging on to the past here. I don't know if hanging on to the past is an old relationship that's old and done with. It could be, because I can see 2 or 3 different scenarios here. I can see somebody hanging on to something from the past that still stresses them out now. Okay, and almost like beating themselves up over whatever didn't work in the relationship and blaming themselves, and knowing that there's a change that needs to happen here in the near future and really trying to make it, but also feeling stuck about what to actually change, because sometimes it's hard to see what we need to change. Okay, and then I see where someone really is still trying to make this work and is very, very stressed out over it. Because I think their person, whoever this is somebody's being very guarded and doesn't know how they feel anymore about this connection, okay? And maybe wants to move on from it. So I'm seeing a few things here, and I'm just seeing somebody literally who's just having trouble really moving on from something, just really moving on, you know, is like set to like, we're married, we need to stay together, we need to make it work, we need to figure it out regardless of how you feel, okay? It's a really weird energy that I get. All right, so I have some cards here that I pulled in the pre-shuffle. Let me tell you, we have the Orphaned. This is being abandoned, left alone, okay? Somebody's sad about that. We have the Here and Now, and this, if you look really closely, it says past and it has future. So somebody, this is about getting present to what's happening here, not being in the past, not dwelling on what happened, not going back to the past about whatever was wrong there, whatever happened in that old relationship, but it's about moving forward. You got to ask yourself, are you ready to move forward from that and, you know, make the relationship happen? Or you ready to just be stuck in the past, okay, with the same person or doing the same thing, whatever it is, okay? We have make the effort, and we have unrequited love. There may not be enough feelings there, okay, to make this relationship really work. So someone's stuck. Somebody's really sitting with their feelings right now is what I feel like. What do they want to make work? Do they want to remain loyal to this connection and see if they can make it work? So yeah, you know, the challenge is somebody's really guarded. Somebody is really guarded. And there's something like, you know, it's like, do you give up on this or do you keep going, right? That's you. Do you give up or do you keep going? And how do you do that? How do you make your voice heard? How do you get what you need? How do you figure out how you feel? I get it. I get it. I get it. All right. What else do we have here for Sag? We have singing and dancing. Express yourself and awaken your psychic senses through the magical power of music and movement. And we have integrity. Align your actions so that they match your values and inner knowingness of what's right for you. Okay? And that's what this is. You got to move. The future is literally like check in with yourself. See what you want to move forward with yourself that aligns with what's right for you. What's right for you? Does this relationship feel right? This is the figuring the feelings out. And then you get to choose what you're going to work toward, okay? Or this person that you're dealing with needs to figure out their feelings. Somebody's not got their feelings figured out here. So yeah, it would bring me a lot of fear and instability and like, what the heck? And, you know, is this person doing all these things? I don't think so. I don't think your person's up to like cheating and like, I don't see that necessarily for some of you. What I see is that this person is trying to get some of their life together. They're very concerned about what they can't bring to the table instead of what they can bring to the table. So that's the thing here, right? And then I see you trying to figure out how you feel. Like, do you still feel the same about this person? Do you feel true love with this person? Are they totally compatible with you? Okay. I know it's a little bit confusing because I'm kind of getting a bunch of different scenarios and it's hard to work out all the scenarios. I've tried to do them one at a time, guys, but this is just the way I read. And I know it's a little wild, but that's what I got for you, okay? So that's it, Sag. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Please, if you did and it resonated for you, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and come on back and see me. Bye.